Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's go. So we're here where we ended last week. And Stacey's like, you all in my business. Like, who are you dating? And then, we got the guy and all that. He's a football player. And we find out that she is dating him, right? But then I'm with Wendy. Ashley opens up her mouth and say, well, I hear that you're dating somebody in the NFL too, Stacey. Talking about Chris Samuels. Stacey's like, what are you talking about? And I'm with Wendy 100%. Girl, we about to get down here to see what's going on with Giselle. You have already confirmed that she is dating him, what he had on the date and all of that. But then that's enough. So you want to swing it back, to Stacey. Just be quiet and let us get the tea. Because who are you dating? And then they go back in the house and they're playing a game and they ask the girls all kind of questions and they ask Angel, who would you unalive? She immediately said Giselle because Giselle said she was a catfish. And Giselle said, this shows something about her. And then Wendy made a statement that when Kiana left, Angel just kind of opened up and she was more friendly with the girls. And I do believe Kiana is someone who could probably put Angel in a bad space and where, like Stacey was saying, will you get to know the girls even with Kay there who don't fool with her? So we'll see how this goes. Child, so they done got up the next day. Angel is upset, crying and going on, and mad at Giselle because she said she looked at Giselle as a big sister. But for Giselle to talk about that photo, if it's photoshopped, if it's her or whatever, she said that, she did a lot of red carpets and her appearance meant a lot to her. And she felt like Giselle did that to be mean. She was right on the money. Giselle is definitely being mean. So then Giselle did apologize. And Giselle asked Angel, could she give her a hug? She said, no, I'm okay. Yeah, because, look, I don't need your physical negative energy. Just apologize whether you mean it or not. I need to hear it. And Giselle does that on purpose. But also, Angel, you're going to have to get a backbone because what you're going to have to do is just lay Giselle ass out. Once you lay her out with your words, then you don't have no problem with Giselle no more because she sees a weak piece in you and she is always going to come after you. So Ashley pulls Kay to the side and she wants to check in with her. They talk about Angel and Giselle having a conversation. And Kay feels like Wendy is just, not being nice to her, not being a friend. Then Angel comes out. She lets them know that Giselle did apologize and she's going to leave it there. But her husband was upset and he was ready to come get her, right? So then Giselle is over with the girls and she's telling them what's going on. And I am with Tia. I thought this had already been taken care of. Now we're back here again. We can't move forward. Tia, welcome to the Real Housewives of Potomac, ma'am. This is what they do. But I'm glad that Tia is there. But Kay is the dark cloud, and I agree with Wendy about that. She's a mess. So, the ladies are going over there. They're doing some activities. They're doing some sightseeing. They went to Alexander Hamilton's home over there. So, Ashley called her son and all of that because he's into all of that, right? So, Jassy is talking outside with Angel and Tia. And she was like, what happened? Because last night you were like high-fiving us. And today, not so much. She said, I was annoyed. She said, you were annoyed when you were high-fiving? So then production rewinds it where she's hugging the girls and she's high-fiving the girls. And P.S., who was that? Giselle and Wendy hugged Angel at the airport. I watched it again tonight. So when she said that they didn't greet her, that is not the truth. So now Jassy is like, well, what happened? Like, how did she get uneasy? So they fast forward to when the girls left and Angel went back to the room with Kay. Kay is sitting there talking about she's annoyed. Now Angel is annoyed. So now Angel and Kay sat here and drudged all this up last night. So now Angel comes in this morning. She's upset with everybody. Kay is the problem. Shout out to Jassy for saying that is her personality or is her experience catfished as well. I'm with Wendy, right? Wendy is leading the investigation into Sean and Giselle, right? She was like, we're not, no interruptions. Ashley, you be quiet. What's going on with you and Sean? So Giselle was asked the question, has she slept with Sean? She said, I don't know what you're talking about, but he has met her daughter, and her daughter does think that he is age appropriate. And she said her father said that she needs to find someone that fits like a shoe. She said he's comfortable, right? So this is who Giselle is dating. So then the ladies are talking. Angel is talking about spending $5,000 on something because Bobby did this and Bobby did that. Giselle has a problem with that because we over here are bad bees, right? We stand alone. Well, see, she has a husband, right? And if he can let her spend $5,000 and she's happy, that's what she talks about because that's her life. You, on the other hand, you don't know if this Sean thing gonna play out, Giselle. So you still out here by yourself, independent, being a bad bee, where she is a bad bee with a husband. It's a difference. Now, although Wendy's not feeling good, she's annoyed at Angel because Angel has announced that Bobby said that she can spend 5 racks on artifacts and art and whatever. She was like, girl, we in here shopping at the flea market. What you gonna buy for $5,000? Whatever she wants. Because you really probably need to ask her for about 4,000 of them. You got a lot going on, sis. I don't know what their thing is with Angel. And they need to stop. So Wendy's not well. She's on the bus. And the ladies are in the store. And Angel said that she texted Bobby SEX because it's going down when she gets home. They may make another baby. And Stacey was like, I wonder what would happen if I text Timo. Is it Timo? Timo sex. Child, he came back. They went back and forth with it. And he said, I think you have the wrong number. She said he was just playing because his humor is different because he is German, right? But she said that they're going to try to prioritize each other more. So Stacey may be learning some lessons for her new nuptials. I'm sure they're going to get remarried. So the girls are going out. They go in and check in on Wendy. They take her some Gatorade, ginger ale, goldfish, NyQuil, and stuff like that because she is really sick. So check out Giselle's outfit let me know what you think about Giselle's outfit tonight as she goes out. Baby, let me tell you something. Angel is waking up, okay? So the ladies are at dinner. They're having these drinks, killer bees or whatever. It's not going so well for Kay. She doesn't like it so much. She called it a killer wasp. So then the man was saying, I'm going to cook for you all. So as he finishes talking about the drinks and what he's going to do and he leaves, Angel said, what I want to know is, am I on the menu? Angel has pumped her milk. She has cried her tears and she is ready to get at these ladies. And I'm ready for it. Because you're going to have to do that to shut Ashley and Giselle down. And then everything will be great. Because Wendy's not going to matter. Because if Giselle shut down, Wendy will automatically shut down. But this is what it's going to take. Because now everybody's looking at Angel like, oh, what she's going to say. Child, Giselle said the night is young. And then Tia was like, no, Angel on the menu. Kay just really bothers me. But Kay and Jassy are going back and forth and talking about how each hurt the other. And Kay feels like she and Wendy were getting better with their friendship. And then Jassy said that she talked about her. So Jassy in her confessional said that Kay told her, as in Jassy, not to trust Wendy. She didn't want to say that because of the way everything is going right now. And Jassy was like, well, no. Kay was like, I could accept whatever it is, but I need to know what it is I'm trying to accept. Ashley's like, that's fair. So I don't know if next week Jassy's going to just let it out, but she might. But watching the previews, the bachelorette part is going to be pretty good. Jassy's going to go at Tia. And it's going to be a lot going on. So let me know what you thought about this episode. It was good. I thought it was a good episode. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.